Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here and welcome to Unavowed, a new game that came out very recently by Wadget Games, makers of such games as the Blackwell series and Gemini Rue, games that I've played long ago in the past and quite enjoyed, and I figured that we would give this a try. It's getting very good reviews, and it's also been quite a while since I played any point-and-click style adventures on the channel, so I figured that we would give it a go. Let's begin.
May you be snatched away from this place. You shall no more dare to deceive, persecute, and torment. As smoke is driven away, as wax melts before the fire, so shall you be driven away, unclean spirit.
Oh, you talking to me, Shadow Man? What's going on?
Silence! Now answer true. Are you demon, man, or woman?
What the hell are you talking about?
Damn it! No! Just answer!
Do as he says, unless you want a broken wrist.
Is this character creation? I don't know if I've ever seen a character creation in a point-and-click adventure. Maybe I'm just not remembering if I have. I'm a demon?
No, you are not!
It's a bit of an overreaction.
True. Are you a man, woman, or demon?
Why did you even give me the option of demon, if you're not going to accept it? The shadow looks male. Let's see if they'll accept us being a female.
Demon, your power
cool.
over her mind is waning. Release her now! Release her before I am forced to destroy you! Remember, you are human. Remember!
You can stop shocking me now.
Before the demon regains control, your name. Tell us your name.
Oh, we get to pick our name too. Interesting. And we're a lady, are we? Let's be... Bobby with an I. Wait, double B, with an I. Also, a bit gender neutral, so that's good.
Did you hear that, evil spirit? She knows herself. She is yours no longer.
Who is this evil spirit you're speaking to, and why do I keep opening my mouth like that?
Tell me something about your past. Your profession. Quick!
Oh, I get to choose professions as well? An actor? A police officer? A bartender? Huh. We can refuse to tell you anything. Are you going to shock me again?
No!
Alright, getting really tired of this.
We do not want to destroy you along with the demon, but we will if we have to.
Alrighty. Well, I am a bartender. Let's all sit down and talk about this. I'll pour you a drink.
Yes! She's beginning to remember. Night after night, you pour drinks and help people forget their troubles. You give them the strength to push forward, to prevail.
Yeah, I'm a good gal.
Now it's your turn. Take your own advice. Fight it! Remember who you are!
Why you gotta keep shocking me?
Remember!
Well, apparently you messed up and killed me. Great job, Lightning Boy. The Bronx. Sammy's bar. 1 year ago. Oh, I've got control. Oh, got a little eyeball on my cursor, and I don't have to click to get descriptions. This tree often does double duty as Sammy's second bathroom. Is Sammy a cat? Or does he just relieve himself in public? Parked in a tow zone. The world loves an optimist. Looks like the sanitation department is late picking up the trash again. Anything else? There's a sparkly up there on top of that building. The sign was just recently installed. It's the only new thing about this place. These tags get thrown up faster than you can clean them off. So I'm responsible for cleaning the outside as well as serving the patrons. It looks like everything that we got an inventory. Cool, nothing yet. Alright, the door to Sammy's bar, your place of employment for the last 7 years. So we're flashing back? Maybe I didn't die after all. Oh, hello.
Hey, long time no see.
I guess you're not Sammy. So, you trying to get sober? Surprised to see you here.
Yeah, well, this isn't where I'd choose to be if I could help it. He's my brother. You remember Jonah? He's in there. He's bad. Badder than me on my worst day. Your boss called me to take him home, but...
You don't want to go in. I understand. I'll get him out.
Thanks. Really. I thought I could go in myself, but I don't think I can.
Hey man, if you gotta avoid the temptation, then do it.
Not to enter a gin joint if you can avoid it. I've gone 4 years. I can't lose them. Not even for him.
I feel ya. I'll go in and talk to him.
Thank you. You have no idea. Just talk to him, okay? He practically lives in this place. You know him better than I do.
Do I?
And don't tell your boss I'm out here. I don't think she likes me too much these days.
Okay. Logan looks good these days. Sobriety seems to suit him. Glad to hear it. Guess we need to go fetch your brother?
Thank God you're here.
You okay? You sound not so good.
Do I look okay?
Well, you certainly don't sound
Things I gotta
okay.
Deal with. Fuck this. After tonight, I'm done. I quit.
What exactly is wrong?
It's Jonah. You know Jonah, right?
Yeah.
He's lost it. In my bar. And I can't get him out. I thought Logan was a mean drunk, but Jonah? He's worse. He came in here all twitchy and looking scared. He asked for a whiskey and I gave it to him. Then he started crying. Then he started screaming. Now he's locked himself in the damn bathroom.
Okay, I was wondering where he was, so apparently, based on our choices, the opening of this game is going to be different, so we could have been an actor or a police officer as well. So did you call the police? They'd be much better at handling this than I am.
You kidding? You think they'll come to this neighborhood? Maybe in an hour if they come at all. No, we're stuck with him. But maybe. Look, maybe you can get him out of there. He's always listened to you.
Really? You know, you should go ahead and call the police. That way, if I can't deal with this, at least they'll be heading this way, even if it's an hour. Beats 8 hours, right? Just how much did he drink?
Honestly, I'm surprised he's still standing. Look, just get him out the door. You can scream at the rats in the park for all I care. I'll just wait here.
Uh-huh. Thanks for just shoving all this off onto me. These pictures came with the bar when Sammy bought it. She has no idea what they are. Bathroom key. Probably going to need that. I bet he's locked himself in. Not exactly a top shelf collection, but you're working on it. I'm working on it? Am I a partner? Am I investing in the alcohol in this bar? Or is Sammy working on it? List of people who are banned from the bar. Jonah's name has been recently added. Sounds like for good reason. Sammy put up a few stickers years ago. Somehow they multiplied. Maybe other people added to the collection? Still early in the evening. The crowds don't come in till later. These pictures come with the bar when Sammy... Oh, okay. This jukebox is just here for ambiance. It hasn't worked in 10 years. Well, maybe get rid of it? Or replace it? Somebody would probably be willing to buy it if it still lights up. They could fix it. These stools are held together with duct tape and a prayer. Covered with countless glass stains. Nobody uses the coasters you brought in. Why am I contributing to this bar if I'm not a part owner? Oh, nope. These stools are held together with duct tape and a prayer. Oh, okay, never mind. It's a really seedy joint, isn't it? Sammy keeps the darts behind the bar. Maybe you'll play later. Uh-huh. guess we need this key.
Oh, the key? Yeah, I guess that'll work.
You seriously didn't think to use the key? Have you been drinking too?
Don't look at me like that. You want the truth? I didn't use the key because Jonah's scaring the hell out of me. I was gonna give the key to Logan, but he's a no-show. Guess he'll have to do.
Alright, I mean, I'll buy that, but why did you sound so surprised? Yeah, I already found the inventory. Can we... Okay, here we go. Sammy LaGuardia? I guess, Sammy LaGuardia, like the airport, your boss and friend. She's looking far more frazzled than usual tonight. Well, we know why that is. Okay, we've got another thing over here. You haven't beaten Sammy's record yet, but you're getting close. Uh-huh.
Go away, Sammy.
It's not Sammy, it's me, Bobby.
Oh, it's you. I just can't. No, shut up! Just stop! I'm sorry. It's not you. You've always been good to me. I know you tried. It just didn't work. Just leave me alone.
Are you becoming schizophrenic? How old are you? It usually sits in the late 20s to early 30s? How about we have a drink and you can tell me all about it?
No, there's not enough. I tried. Rivers of whiskey won't stop it. It's just... Shut up! I can't. Not till... No!
I think Jonah's hearing voices. Come on out, Jonah, talk to me.
Damn it! No! Just go away! Get out!
What did I tell you?
You know, he doesn't sound violent to me. He sounds mentally ill. Yeah, we've got to help him. Will psychiatrists come here? Maybe police psychiatrists?
You want to cuddle him? Do it when you're not here. And take my advice and stay away from guys like that. I know it's not good for business, but some people just shouldn't drink. Crap like that runs in the family. I should have barred Jonah along with his drunk-ass brother.
I don't think it has anything to do with the alcohol.
I said go away.
Alright, I guess we have to use the key.
I locked that door for a reason.
Okay. Put the gun down, please.
I don't think I can do that. They keep talking to me, with the begging and pleading and crying. Can't you hear them? They are so loud.
Okay, Jonah. Have you heard of schizophrenia? Do you understand what that is? You're hearing voices, right? I'm not hearing any voices except for yours and mine.
I know it sounds crazy, and I tried to pretend she didn't exist. But now, there are so many, so many. I close my eyes, they're there. I try to sleep, they're there. I tried to drink, they are still here. It got so bad, my boss fired me. Me! Just like they fired my brother. It just keeps getting worse. I can't make them go away.
There are specific medications for this, Jonah. I don't think we need to encourage his delusion by asking who are they. If we can just get him to give us the gun.
No, this is my only way out. You wouldn't take that from me, would you? I can't stop them. All I can do is join them.
Did you write this on the mirror? Help him, please? Don't really see anything else that looks relevant. Listen, you don't have to die, Jonah. There's medication.
Yes, I do. I have to join the army of the dead. The only way to do that is to die.
Yes, you are paranoid. You need help.
You think I'm crazy? God, I wish I was crazy. They started coming about a month ago. First ghost came, a little girl. She told me I was chosen. Then I started seeing more and more everywhere. They won't leave me alone. If I have to die to make it stop, then so be it.
Let's not tell him to pull the trigger. Here we go. This is what I want to say. You can get help, Jonah. There are treatments, drugs. This happens to lots of people.
What? You think being locked up in Bellevue is better?
No.
Locked in Bellevue with these dead things? I've thought about it, asking for help. I can't live like this, but I don't want to die, man. I don't want to die. Why is this happening?
Listen, I understand this is a game, but I'm going to talk to this guy as if this is real life. I mean, maybe this is actually something supernatural. It may turn out to be that way with the game, but listen. There's no stigma behind getting help, okay, dude? You go in, if you have to stay in the hospital for a week or two till they get your medicines lined out, that is a great price to pay if it means that you can function and live your life, you know? We'll get you help. I promise. I'll be there with you every step of the way.
You think? I don't know if I can be helped, but it's worth a try, I guess. Here, just take it. Thanks. You and Sammy, man. You've always been good to me. And this book, you can take this too.
Why are you carrying this around?
Because I was desperate, okay? It's about spirits and ghosts and stuff. It had techniques to make them go away. But I think it's just made it worse. Take it, will you? I just don't want to look at it.
So the book was after the... Oh my god, it is supernatural.
Let's go. I owe Sammy an apology.
Was that a
What?
gunshot? To Jonah?
What?
Your chosen vessel remembers. You are no longer welcome, wicked spirit. The hands you control will no longer do your bidding. In the name of myself, my witness, and the soul whom you hold captive, I cast you out!
Oh, wow.
Gotcha!
Eli!
I'm getting a very Dresden Files feel from this game. Oh, I have control now? So, as I was starting to say before we took that gun and blew our friend's brains all over the place, both of them, the way he talked, the voices started before he got the book, so he may actually have been schizophrenic. But something like the first voice or whatever, but something's definitely wrong with that book. We were taken over by something. Anyway, judging by the view, you're somewhere in Brooklyn, quite far away from your bar in the Bronx. Okay, is this just all the same thing? Looks like. Can't look at ourselves. You can't see him from this angle, but his moaning tells you he's alive. Well, that's good. Should be able to take a little lightning bolt. You hit us with enough of them. She looks ordinary, but had a grip like a steel vice. She's hovering over the man like a mother hen. So I can talk to them?
Stand back!
Jeez, Mandy, put that sword away. The spirit is gone. That lady's harmless.
Well, this Mandy did not come and give without taking, that's for sure. So, could you put that sword down and tell me what just happened?
See? She doesn't even remember how she got here. Looks like her memory got scrambled during the exorcism.
Scrambled.
What? It happens.
I apologize for the threat. It has been a long night. Please, come with us, and we will explain everything.
Well, I certainly hope so. The flashback said a year ago, right? So I was under that thing's control for a year. How about you just tell me right here, out in the rain, where I can jump off the roof and kill myself if I want to get away from you?
Because I am cold, soaking wet, and I have been outdoors all night. However, if you want to stay up here, you are welcome to.
You have some very yellow eyes, lady.
Look, we've had a rough night. Go easy on us, okay? Just come on downstairs. When you're ready, we'll explain everything. We're the good guys. Honest.
Uh-huh. I will come if you promise not to shock me again. We have a deal? Can I actually click and look? Nope. Alright, well, I don't really have a choice but to head on in. Did I do this?
Do take your time. Soak it all in.
Alright. I was under the control of a thing and killed all these people. I don't remember it. Why in the hell would you show me this? Impelled straight through the heart and hanging like a rag doll. I can go back up to the roof. It's nice to know I have a choice. This man is slashed in several places. You can only hope he went quickly. So whatever that was that had a hold of us must have given us some incredible strength too, because I don't think that this lady here could hold her up with one hand and impel her with the other, unless that's already in the wall. But even so, that took a lot of strength. At least the rain is keeping the crowds away. Uh-huh. I guess that is a positive. If she is affected by the carnage around her, she gives no sign. Got blood on the lights too. A large mess of debris blocks the front door. Well, at least there's a side exit, it looks like. An old woman lies crushed under the table. He looks slightly green. He is obviously uncomfortable being here. You can relate. Damn straight we can. Emergency exit. Good. That's probably how we're going to have to leave unless we have to go back up to the roof and rappel down or something. It looks like everything that we can look at. Oh, no. This is new. This man's face has been beaten beyond recognition. All right. Well, he seemed more reasonable than she did, so let's talk to him.
So, do you remember anything? Anything at all?
I mean, I remember first getting possessed and killing my two friends. Did I kill Logan too? Did he survive this? I don't remember any of this.
A small mercy, perhaps. For you, at least. These innocents of the city who I have sworn to protect, were destroyed by your hands.
Well, thanks for the fucking guilt trip. I mean, it may have been my hands, but it wasn't me. So why are you laying it on so thick, lady? I couldn't have done this.
I'm afraid you could, and, you did. You were possessed by some kind of demon. It made you do things.
You do not remember? 1 year ago, you murdered that man Jonah in cold blood, and that bartender.
What about Logan, though? I thought that was just a dream.
No dream, but it was a nightmare for some.
The story was top news for weeks. Every district in the city was searching for you.
As were we, and it is fortunate that we found you first. These people on the floor, torn apart using your bare hands. The rain washed away most of the blood from your hands, but it will always be there, whether you can see it or not.
Well? This is absolutely horrible. I don't think I should turn myself in because it wasn't me who did it.
It is good that you think this way. The demon who possessed you, it would not.
So it was a demon?
Listen to me. These feelings you've got right now, the guilt, the anger, hold on to that. It means you're human. You'll need that going forward.
Speaking of going...
Yeah, we need to scoot. Did you put up a veil, Mondana?
I did, and it will confuse the police long enough for us to get away, but we should not tarry.
Alright, veil, that's more terminology I'm familiar with from, like I said, the Dresden Files. I wonder whether it's the same thing, sort of a covering to obfuscate things. So can I talk to you more?
I'd love to chat and get to know you better, but we need to vamoose.
I mean, lead the way, I guess. Or, I guess I have to lead the way. It's the only other way out, it looks like.
Fresh air at last.
I imagine the stench in there was horrible.
Of course. Can you pry it off?
I am tired, Eli. My strength ebbed hours ago. Perhaps she can help us. Could you find something to pry this off?
Yeah, anything big or heavy should do.
Alright, so our first puzzle, I take it. A silent air conditioner, the best kind if you can find one. Let's see. No water is flowing through this drain pipe. Just kinda doing the pixel scour, as one is wont to do in these games. Rainwater is pouring out of this drain pipe, though. That might be important. A dumpster, open and exposed to the elements. So I can grab something I can grab the pipe too, huh? What can I do with the pipe? Nothing's inside. Okay, I guess I searched it. So I can... Ooh, a pipe. That can be used to pry something off, right? Oh, what's that?
You've got to be kidding me.
This place, much has changed.
Who are you, Vine Boy?
Creature, who are you and what is your purpose here?
Purpose? You invited me.
You're mistaken.
I was summoned across the void by you.
By her?
I say again, you are mistaken. You know I speak the truth.
I know what you are, Jin Child. I know you cannot speak false.
I can still move.
Nevertheless, a beacon appeared. A path was formed.
Okay, electricity?
Followed it.
Nobody here
Insulation?
has done such a thing.
So I can't
That
actually
might
do
not
anything?
be entirely true.
Eli?
On the roof, I used a lot of power.
Tablecloth?
Probably enough to call the attention of, well, something like
Oh,
this.
Wire?
Neophyte mage. Playing with forces you don't understand.
Okay, so this has turned from find something to pry open the door to
I'm
deal with
mage
this
enough
thing,
to
I guess.
Burn you into a greasy smudge.
Can I save? I can.
You
Awesome.
lie. I know a
Save one.
falsehood when
Perfect
I hear
name.
one.
All
I
right.
can smell your power, mageling.
So there's water.
You
We have electricity.
not left.
Can we
You
get the
are
thing into the
nearly
water and shock
spent.
it?
And you,
With this?
Jin Child, are so fatigued you can barely stand.
Okay.
That may be true, but stand we shall.
Put it into the water?
Since we're being so honest
Right,
with each
so
other,
how do I get him
you
into
don't
the
look too
water?
healthy yourself.
The journey
Aw.
here was long and difficult. I used much of my energy getting
Creature's
here.
body is made up of sinew and ligaments. No skin that you can
You're
see.
just as tired as we are. That's called a stalemate, friend.
I do not wish to fight.
Rainwater is
I've
pouring.
no
Oh, wait.
quarrel with either.
Can we redirect the
I
water
am
flow?
merely hungry. Feed me, and I will return home.
Ah. And
That
now...
is all? What type...
How shocking.
That was creatively done.
Yeah. Nice work.
Thank you. I mean, we could be very snarky. I haven't been playing her as snarky though, right? Couldn't just let it kill you.
That is very altruistic of you.
Not
Don't
really.
sound so shocked.
I am not shocked, merely pleased.
I think this Jin lady has
agony.
a lady crush on us.
What manner of pain is this?
About 10,000 volts worth.
It hurts, unlike anything I've ever experienced.
Please, I got hit by lightning 20 minutes ago. Don't be such a baby.
And I got hit by it multiple times.
That stench. It can't be. You, a demon spawn, on this plane?
Are you talking to me?
I can sense the corruption within you. Why do you come here to torment me?
There is no demon. I got rid of it.
You are a fool. The corruption lingers.
Creature, you are at our mercy. Return home through the void at once.
You know I cannot. I used all my energy to get here. I will not survive the return journey without food.
We just gave you a big jolt of energy.
On human flesh. In this world, nothing else will sustain me.
Oh, well, you know, that's not happening. Oh, wait, never mind. What about those dead bodies inside? That would be one way to get rid of them.
What? That's... ugh.
Does the demon spawn speak true? There is meat inside this building?
Yes. Yes, there is. Slaughtered only hours ago.
Oh, really?
Fresh meat. That is perfect. Let me consume my fill, and I will leave you in peace.
I do not think I can do that. It would draw too much attention. The police are bound to notice.
Not to mention the victims inside are innocent. They have families, loved ones. They'll want closure.
I am innocent too, mageling. You summoned me. I merely answered. Would you kill me just for that?
I mean, he has a point.
It speaks true, Eli. What is your decision?
Wait, you're putting this on me?
Yes.
I'm not the one that has to cut that thing's throat. I can't decide that for you.
Oh, so we get to make the decision.
It was your magic that brought it here. The choice is yours.
You're the one with the sword.
I kind of like this background
the one who
dialogue.
summoned
That is awesome.
You've got seniority.
Then
I don't
delegate
think
this
we should
choice
kill
to
him.
you.
They'll just think it's
Oh, now you suddenly trust my judgment.
more of a psychopath that
I
was also a
always
cannibal. Let him eat.
Yes. It is the most practical solution.
Ugh, I'm gonna be sick.
Rise, creature. Eat your fill and be gone. Are you finished?
Please, please, please be finished.
Yes. I believe I can make the return journey and survive.
Did we stand and
Thanks
just
be to
watch him
you,
eat?
Gin child, mage, demon spawn. I shan't trouble you again.
See that you don't.
It is done. It is over.
Thank God. Let's get out of here.
Alrighty.
All in all, this was eventful.
Yeah, eventful.
We did fine work this night.
We all did.
Agreed. You showed immense fortitude, especially for one in your situation.
Thank you. So there's still a padlock to break, right? That's me, full of fortitude.
Humor. Good. You will need that. Listen closely to me. 1 year has passed since your possession. You're wanted by the police for many violent crimes.
You certainly can't go back to that bar of yours.
Indeed. Although I could certainly use a drink after tonight. The demon that infested you, that creature we just defeated, mere taste of what is out there.
And they just keep coming. We need manpower.
Will
Look,
woman power
you
do?
saw us in action tonight. It's obvious we need all the help we could get.
Just as it is obvious your old life is gone. But we can help. We can give you a new identity, a new life, a new purpose.
Normally there's a vetting process, but you more than proved yourself tonight.
So, what say you? Will you join us?
So something I started to mention when the thing said something about the corruption remaining. Is that going to give us some powers? This dude right here can shoot lightning. Jinn Girl is part Jinn. Am I going to be a superhero? I think that is a really fun thing. Count me in.
Thank God. Some new blood at last. Sorry. That sounded much less creepy in my head.
We are all tired. We can find suitable sleeping arrangements back at our headquarters.
Sleeping sounds great. By the way, my name's Eli. This is Mandana.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Unavowed, my friend. Trust me, your life will never be the same.
If I remember correctly, Unavowed means unseen or unnoticed. So the secret or something like that? Okay. Very atmospheric place. This rusted sword looks like it might break if you coughed loudly. What? Oh, door downstairs. We've got an empty stained old sea chest. Can we open it? Nope. So if it's an eye, we can't actually interact with it. A little brass elephant with a memento of Siam written on the underside. A whole pot of espresso just for you. Somehow it's always hot. Magic's wonderful like that, isn't it? La Fontaine Cognac. Someone has good taste, indeed. And a lot of money. Outside, you can see the hustle of downtown nightlife on the street below. Okay. Sorry for the slow pixel crawl. There's certainly some eclectic reading matter in this bookcase. Can I tab to see all interactables? Or shift? Maybe not. Some adventure games do that. Maybe there is a button, I'm unaware. A framed photograph hangs on the wall near the bed. We can touch that. How is there a photo of me here? With Sammy, Logan, and Jonah? Yeah, how did this get here? Don't know if we want a reminder of our dead friends. Wonder if we'll ever see Logan. One would assume he's alive. They didn't mention he was dead. Faded old poster of a heavy metal band, Axis of Weevil. Okay. This silver crucifix might be useful if vampires are real. I would not count out anything in this game. Scratched up violin and bow. Can we play? Tiny twin bed, small, but you slept like a rock. That will happen. Demon possession kind of takes it out of you, I guess. Alright, downstairs then. She actually lives in a bottle. Very convenient that you happened to come out of your hidey hole right as we came downstairs. Sharp little knives dot the surface of this target. Can we take them in practice? Probably not. There's not a hand. Vicious looking weapons decorate the wall. Can I take one of those?
Please do not disturb those. It took centuries to arrange them just the way I like them.
You are very anal retentive then. So we can't do that. Bottle looks incredibly ancient as an engraved. This bottle looks incredibly ancient and is engraved with indecipherable characters.
Do not even consider it.
Just wanted to look at it. Helmet has been buffed to a gleaming shine. We're not going to be able to touch anything in here, I'm guessing. Plain old wooden shield. More weapons. Training dummy covered with deep scratches. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean, I tried to click. I'm too used to clicking. Mondana moves with practiced precision. There's not a drop of sweat on her. So I don't know if the not a drop of sweat has to do with her proficiency or with her being part genie. So these old stone steps are black with, is that soot? So we could go there or into a study? Let's talk to her.
You are awake. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, like a baby.
You are lucky. Many report having strange dreams when they sleep here for the first time. Introduction to the supernatural world can often have unpredictable effects on the mundane mind. It may take some time for you to process it all.
Understood. That's me, Miss Unpredictable.
Well, Miss Unpredictable, you certainly surprised us last night. I think you are going to make this transition just fine. And this is good, because there is so little time to waste. My father Kalash is waiting to speak to you in the room beyond the red drapes. When you are ready, seek him out. In the meantime, relax and explore the facility. I will be here if you have any questions.
So is your father Kalash where you got your Jinn blood from? I mean, it would have to be, I guess, if he's still alive. You just said that these took you centuries to arrange. Yep. Blue skin boy over there. A blue-green crystal glowing with a mysterious inner light. An ornate lamp glowing gently. A colorful painting of a mother and child. We can interact with that. So, is this her mother? Pirate lady? Ship in a bottle hangs in a place of honor above the door. Is this a model of your mother's pirate ship? Or is it the actual ship shrunken down? Fine selection of aged spirits, mostly Scotch. Like a good Scotch. Okay, so this is her father's home. Smoke dances up the chimney from the warm embers of the fire. An impossibly old, impossibly muscled, and impossibly blue man gazes into the fire. I was told to come speak with you.
Oh, you're the new one, aren't you?
I mean, it was either this or get arrested.
Yes, free will. It can be more trouble than it's worth. As for me, I am Kalash. I am a djinn of the ancient kingdom, and I run this branch of the Unavowed. And you? You were possessed. How'd you let that happen?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to be possessed. It was a book. I touched it and then...
Sloppy. Such a thing would have been unthinkable once. In my day, even a newborn babe had wits enough to leave books of demonic evil alone. Mundanes today don't know they're born. The world has gotten soft, needs toughening up. How tough are you, new girl?
I mean, I got hit by lightning several times yesterday.
The demon inside you took the brunt of that. You don't have a scar on you. No. You have yet to experience your true crucible, but it will come. Oh yes, it will come. At any rate, we have much to discuss and much to do. Settle in, talk to the others, get the lay of the land. I will call our meeting when you are ready.
Okay, well, good to know that it's just going to get harder from here on out. Strap in, my dear. Imposing door leads down to the street. Can I just leave?
I don't believe I gave you permission to leave.
I mean, you were just touting free will. Surely I have free will to leave. Or not? Alright, so we have to talk to the other two to advance this. Well, we just talked to her. Perhaps we should look down here. Maybe what's-his-face is down here. Alright, so it's not just lightning this guy does, it is fire as well. Got a fire extinguisher, we can go back upstairs. Old color photo of Eli and Mondana. Eli, that's his name. Methinks they may be a couple. Good deal. Photo of a quaint suburban house. Beckett. Is this Eli's house? It's black and white. Eli and a woman in a wedding dress. Unless I'm mistaken, that is not Mondana. And both of those photos, the last two we looked at, are black and white. I'm thinking Eli may be a lot older than he looks. Precisely calculated fireball trajectories. So magic is mathematics? Or mathematics are useful in magic, something along those lines? Just gonna throw fire over and over. Oh, another black and white photo of two young girls. Are these your kids? I'm beginning to think Eli may have a very sad backstory. Scrawled list of obscure formulas. It's all Greek to you. Literally. Another one? Think that's Eli. Maybe it's his father? Oh no, it says Eli there. Thought it said a man at a desk. So it is Eli. Can't look at that scroll. Fire extinguishers, a wise precaution. Can't look at that. There's not a single singe mark on Eli's fingers or hat. I mean, I would hope not, otherwise throwing fireballs would be super hazardous.
Don't surprise a fire mage like that. Bad idea. Anyway, hi. You settling in okay?
Do you not see and or hear me coming down your open stairway there? This place is pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess it kind of is. Where else can you see a guy throw fire without paying for it? But seriously, it took me a while to get used to this stuff. It's not gonna happen for you overnight, but you'll get there, faster than you think. Anyway, I'm sure you want to walk around. I'll be here if you have any questions.
So is that it? Oh wait, I can ask you questions then.
I don't see why not.
So, can we talk about the Unavowed?
I know a little bit about that. What do you want to know?
Well, what do you do?
Well, we're sort of supernatural police. Sometimes there's a threat that only we can handle, and we go and handle it. Well, I say sometimes, but lately it's been a lot more than that.
Alright, so how long have you guys been around?
Gosh, a really long time. Sorry. If you're looking for a history lesson, Mandana or Kalash are the ones to ask. As far as I'm concerned, we do good work. That's all that matters.
Alright, and exactly what kind of work? Guess that's not a question here. How come I've never heard of you guys before?
You know, I wondered the same thing when I first joined. I mean, we're careful. We use veils. I don't throw fire around Times Square or anything. But the real secret, nobody notices us. It's kind of uncanny. Mundanes go through crazy mental tricks to pretend we're not there. So maybe the mundane world isn't ready for us yet, but they will be. They won't have a choice the way things are going.
That's kind of a trope of supernatural things, that people don't really want to see all these things and that's why they can get away with it. I don't know that that's true with all the UFO conspiracy theorists, so on and so forth, you know. There are a subset of people who definitely want to believe in this kind of stuff. So how much is a lot more when we're talking about threats?
Let me put it this way. There are 732% more threats than there used to be, give or take 0.5. A year ago, we'd usually be called out once a month, if at all. Now it's almost every day. And me and Mandana, we're the only ones dealing with it. Until now, anyway.
Once a month to almost every day sounds like a heck of a lot more of an increase than 700 some odd percent, but sure.
Sure.
So, tell me about yourself. You and Mandana an item?
I guess if we're gonna work together, we should know each other. Ask away.
Well, that's not a question I can ask. How long have you been with the Unavowed?
Since the Nixon administration. I'm, older than I look.
Well, we were correct on that front at least. Is this rude to ask? Just how old are you?
If you must know, I'm 92. It's the magic. Keeps me young. No surgery required.
So, can I expect such perks from joining you guys?
Yeah, it is what it is, okay? I'm a mage. We live long lives. End of story.
How long we talking here? You live down here?
Why do you think? Fire mage here. I could easily burn this place to the ground if I'm not careful. I needed a place to practice, and a room insulated with stone was the obvious choice. Besides, I don't feel the cold, so it's quite cozy down here.
That's another very nice perk of being what you are. So fire mages don't just work with fire, they get to do lightning too? What other things can you do? You're a wizard, Eli.
Ooh, never use the word wizard. It's a social faux pas or something. I'm a mage, with a capital M. The capital is also important. At least that's what the books tell me. I never actually met another mage to find out.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be trying to imitate culture from books and just, be yourself. But, doesn't that fire hurt him? I mean, he said he doesn't feel the cold. I imagine he has some sort of immunity to it.
Nope, kinda tingles, but that's it. It's kind of like playing with light, at least when it touches my flesh. Clothes, though, I can burn them clear off and I won't even notice. Took about a decade and a dozen indecent exposure arrests before I managed to make my clothes fireproof.
Alright, that sounds very uncomfortable. So, is it just your own fire you're immune to, or can you, say, walk through a blazing oven without taking damage? Can we talk about someone else?
Sure.
So, yeah, let's ask about the photo on our wall. How did it get there?
You too, huh? Wasn't long after I joined up that my first photo appeared. Scared the hell out of me. It's something to do with this building. It wants you to remember who you are, who you were. Don't think about it too hard. I've been here 50 years and I still don't know how it works.
So the whole building is enchanted somehow. What about the pictures on your walls?
Look, I really wanted to get some practice in. Maybe next time.
Alright, sorry, I know I was prying into your private life and we don't really know each other that well yet. What about last night?
You had time to process it? I know I have. To be honest, I'm just glad the exorcism worked. Took 4 days of concentration to prepare that spell. I gave it everything I had.
But you're still able to sit down here and throw endless fireballs after giving it everything you had just yesterday? And you can throw lightning as well as fire?
I know. 4 days of chanting, focusing, and preparing to become the human lightning rod. I just wish I hadn't summoned that thing. I know the creature was technically blameless, but I'm still not sure we made the right call. Still, I suppose it's too late now.
Okay, so working with lightning is not as easy for you as working with fire. Takes preparation, got it. Can I ask you more about last night?
You had time to process it? To be honest,
okay, that's it then. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Right. See you around.
Don't burn the place down. So now that we've talked to the other two, are there new dialogue options with her?
Yes.
Ah, and there are. Cool. Well, I asked Eli about the... Why could I not ask him about her? Maybe I have to keep going back and forth to unlock more options? Tell me about yourself.
Me? What do you want to know?
So, you're a genie? Or djinn? What's the correct terminology?
The term is djinn. And yes, on my father's side.
Okay.
And no, I do not grant wishes.
Does your dad? How long have you been with the Unavowed?
When was this city founded? 1624. Yes, I was just a child, but it was around that time.
So you're 400 years old, give or take?
418. No, 19. My birthday was last month.
Well, happy birthday.
It's difficult to keep track, but Father always remembers.
Can I talk about something else?
I'll do my best to answer.
Tell me about Eli. Are you and him together? What I'm really trying to ask is, do I have a shot?
Eli is my partner and a dear, dear friend. We have saved each other's lives more often than we can count. You and he have much in common. He was once mundane, like yourself. I would recommend asking him about his transition. It might help with your own.
So by partner, do you mean like cop partner or like significant other partner? If you hadn't guessed, I'm a little bit interested in you, Mandy. How long? Oh, yeah, can we talk about the Unavowed? Can you tell me something different than Eli did?
Certainly. What is your question?
Well, what exactly do you do?
We are peacekeepers. We protect the mundane world from the threats of the supernatural. We help who we can, destroy ones we must, and recruit those who are willing. With you, I suppose we did all three.
So there have been a shortage of willing people lately? You guys said you need a lot more manpower? So how long has the Unavowed been around?
As a whole, for thousands of years. But the New York branch is only 400 years old. As long as there is need of us, we will be here.
Okay, so you guys have been here since the beginning, you and your father at least. You going to give us the same explanation as to why we've never heard of you before?
We do not exactly advertise our presence. We prefer it that way. But the truth is, the last century has seen a diminishing need for our services. Things have certainly changed.
Now that is an explanation that I can much more readily accept than the whole people don't want to believe thing. Cool. So things are ramping back up, is that what we're saying?
Yes. Supernatural threats have been escalating. It happened so suddenly we were caught unprepared. We had become complacent. We have not been recruiting. You are the first new recruit in decades. The first of many, we hope.
Alright. Something else.
I will do my best to answer.
So there's a photo of me in my room. Eli said the house put it there.
I do not know. I am not being facetious. I honestly do not know. This building has housed many agents over the centuries, and they too have been given gifts. Photographs and portraits of loved ones, precious possessions long since lost. We do not question it. We merely accept it and be thankful for it.
Well, I'm certainly thankful for the bottle of expensive cognac, so how about last night?
Last night, yes. You gave us quite the chase. We know nothing about the demon that was inside you, but it was a wily thing.
So... she seems fine. I don't wish I could remember, so I'm just glad it's gone.
As we all are, believe me. It was taunting us, dancing just out of our reach, slaughtering whomever it could. But we got it in the end. Regardless of what happens next, we stopped it. We can all take comfort in that.
I suppose so. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
So I'm going to take one more trip back down to him, see if there's new dialogue options. I'm afraid if I go back in there and talk to dear old Dad, it will trigger something. He said when we were done, there would be a meeting or something.
Hey, what's up?
The ceiling. I'm kind of curious about you.
I guess if we're gonna work together, we should know each other. Ask away.
So, Mandy told me you used to be a mundane, like me.
Someone's been telling tales out of school, huh?
And
used
hope
to
I
have a
didn't overstep my
pretty
bounds.
normal life. Then one day I set my office on fire with my mind. Then stuff happened and Mondana found me. She brought me here. The rest is, well, history.
Stuff happened. Did that stuff involve you accidentally killing your daughters and wife?
Yep.
He doesn't want to talk about it, I guess, but we'll ask anyway.
I see why you made a good bartender. People just want to tell you their life stories, huh? I bared my soul enough for one day. Barely even know you.
I get it.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure thing.
Sure.
So I can't ask you about Mondana, but I could ask her about you. Will you talk about the pictures now?
Look,
No. Okay.
Right. See?
We will talk to her one more time.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you.
I guess we see if we're ready for this meeting. Are we ready for the meeting, Blue Man?
What is it? You ready to start the meeting?
So, I can ask you some questions. Can we talk about the Unavowed?
I might know a thing or two about that.
What do you think they do?
We're the wall against the darkness, the protectors of the mundane world. We might not be what we once were, but we are here, and that is all that matters.
Alright, so they're all pretty much of the opinion that we're the supernatural police. And how long have you guys been around?
Nobody knows for sure, not even I, but this branch is exactly 393 years old. I know because I founded it.
Okay, good information. And what is your explanation as to why we've never heard of you before?
That's gratitude for you. Used to be, you mundanes would beg us for help if a cat looked at you funny. But yes, I won't deny it. Supernatural threats became fewer and further between over the last century. There was little reason for mundanes to think of us at all. But things have changed.
Alright, again, the more reasonable explanation. So, what exactly has changed?
Yes, supernatural threats have risen exponentially. It's been difficult to contain. We need to fill our ranks. You are the first in a long line of many, I hope.
So, the ones in here, you, Eli, Mandy, me, we're all that there is of the Unavowed in... Is this New York? I guess it is. The thing said Brooklyn. So, you founded this place?
Yes, this city was becoming a force to be reckoned with the supernatural forces to match. There was important work to be done. I volunteered, and here I am still.
Alright, well, can we ask about something else?
Well, spit it out.
Alright, can I ask you something about the other two?
I do not indulge in idle gossip. If you want to know of someone, ask them.
Fair enough, I can respect that. About last night.
Not now. My opinion will be given during the meeting, rest assured.
Okay, well, I'm going to hold off on calling the meeting, because I think this is going to be enough for our first episode here. I hope that you guys are enjoying watching this as much as I'm enjoying playing it. I'm very intrigued. I'm super into this kind of thing. I've read all the Dresden Files, eagerly awaiting the next release by Jim Butcher. I hope that this game continues to live up to the hype. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.